All right, hey you guys, this is Cobra Awesome, and I hope you guys are enjoying your video games and animation from around the world. Today, I'm gonna be talking to y'all about my memories with the Nintendo GameCube because today is the 20th anniversary of the launch of this system. So, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. Wow, 20 years of the most underrated console of all time. Now, I know the GameCube didn't succeed that much for Nintendo, but fans still enjoyed this system to this day. All right, so my memories. At the time when the GameCube came out, the systems I had was the Nintendo 64 and the Game Boy Color, and I also got the Game Boy Advance a year later for Christmas. So back then, my parents would get this shopping book called Fingerhut. I'm sure you guys heard of that book, Fingerhut. It's a shopping book. Um, for those of you who haven't heard of it, you could research it and check it out. I'm sure they still have it to this day. Yeah, so it's a shopping book. So every month we would get a Fingerhut book in the mail, and I would look at it because Fingerhut had some video games for a good price. So I saw the GameCube, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 2, Xbox, DS, and more. And I saw some GameCube games like Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Party 6 and 7, and of course Super Smash Bros. Melee. So years later, back in 2007, the same year when my cousin raced to the Nintendo store in New York City and purchased a Wii, there, because that system was sold out in stores. So long story short, my parents were separated, so me and my brother was living with my father. So one day both of my parents had purchased a Wii and got some games like Wii Sports, Mario Party 8, and I also got some GameCube games too. So the games I got was Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Pac-Man World 2, Mario Kart Double Dash, Madagascar, and more. And then a year later in 2008, my mom got me and my brother Super Smash Bros. Melee. And from there, me and my brother was so hooked on that game. We just loved that game so much and we just played it straight every weekend. But unfortunately, a year later, back in 2009, my parents was yet again separated. And this time, me and my brother was living with my mother. And one day during the summer of that year, my mom took me and my brother to GameStop to get a Nintendo GameCube. So we got it, and from there we got more games like Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7, Mario Power Tennis, Sonic Riders, Sonic Mega Collection, and more. And we enjoy playing those games. And let's not forget the menu of the GameCube where it shows you that logo and it plays that calm music, and you just go through the menu screen. And I have to say that menu screen is like the best video game console screen of all time, better than the Wii menu. Like the GameCube just tops that, seriously. And even though the GameCube didn't do so well for Nintendo, but I will say that the GameCube did much more better than the Wii U, because the Wii U, it just wasn't a success at all. I mean, the games on the Wii U was great, like 3D World, Nintendo Land, Super Smash Brothers for Wii U, and those other games. But the Wii U just didn't succeed, unfortunately. But the GameCube, they had something, they had something. And let's not forget like the controller, like on how it looks and how it feels, and the games are just so colorful with its graphics, its design, and the music. Like, all that hard work and effort was put into this small little cube system. And this system faced tough competition. It competed with the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and the Sega Dreamcast. But I think the PlayStation 2 is like a better system than the GameCube, but the GameCube has something. The GameCube has something, I'm telling you. And as I said at the beginning, fans still enjoy this system still to this day, and it's just a blast. But I wouldn't say it's better than the Nintendo 64 because the N64 is a special place in my heart because it is the first game system I got as a kid. I already made a video talking about that, but the GameCube is just really awesome for its games, and uh let's not forget the Game Boy player where you could play the Game Boy on the TV. So you could play Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance on the TV, just like with the Super Nintendo. You know, yeah, the GameCube has a lot to offer. It has a massive library of games to choose from, and the GameCube came out like at the right time back in 2001 because it was it was the time when the country, America especially, was in its dark age because 9/11 had happened, and you know so the GameCube, PlayStation 2 and Xbox was that escape that people needed. And let's not forget like movies that came out like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. um WWF was still a thing before it changed into WWE a year later. And let's not forget Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network still had Powerhouse. The Powerhouse was still there, still there. Cartoon Network was still on top of its game. Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. So this was like the early 2000s, you know? And I was 5 years old at the time that this when this system came out. And now I'm 25. 20 years later, we were born to play this system. That's the slogan from the GameCube. And if you have a Wii, you don't really need the GameCube system, because you could play the GameCube games on the original Wii. But it would be really cool if you have this system, you know. But long story short, I had accidentally lost the GameCube system along with the games, so it took a few years for me to get the games back that I had. And let me tell you guys, if you go to these retro game stores around the country that sells old game systems like the Atari and N64 and all those old consoles, the GameCube games especially are very expensive. I'm telling you, and especially if you go on online and search up a game like Metroid Prime or Smash Brothers Melee, it's gonna be expensive. So just be prepared for that. It's very expensive. And those games that I had got back, it wasn't easy. Like it was very expensive. So I'm glad that I got those games back, but I don't have the GameCube system anymore. But I have the original Wii that plays the GameCube games. But maybe one day in the future, I might buy the system to keep it as a collector's thing, like because I'm a big Nintendo fan and stuff. So maybe one day, but the GameCube still holds up to this day. It really does. It really does. This was back when Satoru Iwata had just became the president during the GameCube era. He was just starting after Hiroshi Yamauchi had retired, and Satoru Iwata took his place as the president of the company, and he helped with the GameCube a lot. He helped it succeed a little bit. And years later the Wii came out and that was a huge success, you know? But we all should just give props to the GameCube and how it was for its time. You know what I mean? But yeah, these games and stuff will never get old. It's a lot of fun. So I want you guys to post a comment down below. And what was your memories of the Nintendo GameCube? What was your favorite games on it? Do you still have the system? Do you still have the games for it? Do you still enjoy it to this day? I want to hear all about it. So this is my memories video with the Nintendo GameCube. So happy 20 years of this underrated system of all time. And I'm glad that I played these games at the right time. So that's it for this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching and take care, guys. Bye.